Oh. Wow.
Wow. A little cheers.
Welcome
A little cheers.
back.
A little cheers.
Cheers. Oh, this will be the thumbnail. Cheers. Love it. Well, we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
We are back. And you know what? We've always made some pretty shitty excuses.
Wait, stop. Welcome back, Slapdicks. I'm on Let's Table episode
168.
Episode 168. Let's get our sponsors design for that, everything out of the way so we can explain the
Real
hiatus.
excuse.
Yeah, this is actually probably the best excuse you can have. Anyways, so Aperture Oceans bring ideas and ads
to life.
And also want to shout out one of our sponsors, Live Stallion. Wellness Fitness Based Starter Band, Brandon Biondi Auto. Streams Monday through Friday. Declare Chapter 11, but now we're back. James, take it away.
Got moles. If you have moles in the Puget Sound area, servicing northern Seattle to southern Tacoma.
Wait, do they do gophers too?
No.
Only moles?
That's got gophers.
Isn't moles and gophers the same type?
No, remember, gophers make the moon shape.
Oh, you're right. Okay, sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
But no, if you call got gophers, then Spencer just pulls up in a different
he has a. Oh, I thought it was a joke.
No, I'm
He has
kidding.
got moles and got gophers?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
That was the
So
joke.
he kills gophers too.
I mean, if they're there, I guess.
They're also under the fucking ground.
Gophers and moles are different.
Okay, go.
Anyways, no, the whole joke was if you call got gophers, then he leaves and comes back in a different truck and a different shirt. Oh, you called got
He's
gophers.
got the glasses and the mustache. Hello.
Hello.
I'm a different inspector.
Yeah. Got moles. Yeah, Puget Sound area, blah, 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 blah. Using chemical-free methods like you give a shit. And Atlas Aeration making your lawn look like our pubes. Funky Fresh. And last but not least, Bippy Pox, which was on a hiatus as well. Due to the story we're about to tell you. But a notification.
There was no coders overlooking the programming.
Didn't back it up to the cloud. Apparently, I'm that stupid.
The one time you don't.
Yeah, the one time. A notification box for anything. Yeah, that's the sponsor. So,
Patreon.
And patreon.com/ATLT, giving you exclusive-ish content and episodes early-ish.
Wait, I wanted to bring this up before we get into the story.
Yeah, of course. Bring it up.
Are we? Because I was just wearing it the other day. I was like, hey, we need to bring back the summer collection. I think for the summer, like as of like when spring starts, we should actually just release the summer collection, the shirts and the stuff we had from a couple years ago.
Oh, bring it back.
Yeah, bring it back.
And we should.
Okay. Anyways,
2025 ATLT summer collection coming soon to a store near you.
Yes.
And
yes.
ATLTstore.com or .net or .org. We bought them all. Either one that works for you. As if someone's going to steal it.
Yeah, I don't know if they will, but okay.
Yeah. Also, you missed 100% of the Bajas.
You do not blast. Oh, that's coming.
That merch.
By the way,
it's on the store.
Yeah. That merch is up right now. For those of you who watched the episode, saw the clip, you missed 100% of the Bajas. You do not blast. Those shirts are on the store.
For a low price of, I don't remember, and hoodies.
Yeah.
So, help us out.
Yeah.
You know, we do this on our off time, so you can listen to it on your way to your non-off time.
Yeah, absolutely. So
yeah, make sure you grab a shirt, grab a hoodie, and, just tell us that you love us, kind of thing.
And it's opening a plethora of opportunities for us when we've sold these clothing, because now we're thinking of ATLT butt plugs, ATLT dildos.
Oh,
Now we have a whole other collector's market.
We have the paper mache molds.
Maybe we should sell molds of our feet, bro.
No, that, yeah, dude. But they like it when, like, the feet are, like, over each other, because it's, like, a whole fucking...
Over each other, like, crumpled?
Well, yeah, because it's got to go in. I'm guessing.
What the fuck?
Right?
No.
What do they do with feet? Just jack off on it?
I don't know. Rub them and fucking.
Well, they want. Oh, I almost did it. You know, fine. I'll give you a fucking wow. There you go.
Arch. Okay,
There's
can I be
your
honest?
bump. There's your
I don't know
bump.
what you're talking about because that doesn't make sense. I think it's more of like they just want like. They just want to like.
Said it.
Some of them like.
He said the bump, and I was like, all right,
yeah,
I
but
got
like
the
you
bump.
can't. You. Anyways, okay. Let's just get into the story of why we've been gone.
Yeah, so we've taken hiatuses, and we've had good excuses. Politics,
Traveling.
breakups, travel,
Yeah.
the whole thing, moving. We've had a lot of excuses.
This one takes the fucking.
This
cake.
one takes the fucking king. So slap in, fucking buckle your seatbelts. Here we go. So, gonna paint the picture. Z and I decide to go
to Seattle.
Well, no, the night before that. Where'd we go? We were having like a boys thing. That's when we got drunk and then we brought that up.
Oh, I don't fucking know. We do a lot of things.
Anyways, Z and I, we go to a Lord of the Rings candlelight dinner. Okay.
Wasn't a dinner, but concert.
Sorry, yes, you're correct. It was not a dinner. Concert.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, so imagine candles, fake, and being played, and basically they play like
Great venue, by the way, too.
Oh
Great.
yeah, it was the Arctic Hotel.
The dome ceiling with all of the drawings up there. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
If you're a Lord of the Rings fan, if you're laughing at us and you're a Lord of the Rings fan, you wouldn't be laughing if you were there.
Yeah,
fucking amazing.
So, we go to this thing, and let me mind you, we went there not planning to stay the night.
It was a Thursday night.
It was a Wednesday night.
Oh,
Thursday morning. Trust me, I typed that date in a lot of insurance details.
Wednesday. It was Wednesday.
It was Wednesday night. So we go there. Long story short, we're like, hey, we're getting older. We haven't done something spontaneous in a while. Why don't we just fucking...
It was more because we were both really fucked up and we had to drive all the way back and we didn't want to.
Yeah. Insurance claims went through, so we can talk about this now. We were fucked up. We're like, let's not fucking drive home. You know, the whole thing. So we go get a room. It's cheap. It's great.
4-star hotel.
4-star. Yeah. So I looked it up.
Great breakfast, by the way.
Great breakfast.
The breakfast was amazing.
And here's the thing, not being stingy, I do always prefer at least a 4 because a 4-star is not that much from a 3 or a 2. A 4-star will be under $200. You go to the 5-star, then it's like $1,000. Big jump.
But then there's levels to the.
But you get a 4-star and it's good.
4-star,
A 4-star is always good.
Yeah, it's always good.
It's always good. So we stay there. We have a great breakfast. There's bacon. And the thing is, what I love about bacon at the breakfast things is that it's making bacon for yourself is always the most time-consuming thing. So to just have as much as you want.
It doesn't take that long to make bacon.
I remember that as a kid. That's what
Okay, anyways, but it was good bacon.
It was good bacon.
Good fucking bacon.
You don't like eggs, which I get because I actually
They're stinky.
understand.
They make your breath smell. The consistency's terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Your breath smells afterwards.
I like them, but I get why he doesn't. 100%. Anyways, so we're having a blast. I'll put these pictures up when we do this, but we had a blast that night in front of the 7-Eleven. We're taking pictures as we're walking back. We were up early, ready to get back to work and get back to the old grind, the old wheel. And so we basically get to the parking garage in which we parked at and walk up. And my car's not there. The car was missing. And
the window was there.
Well, we saw that, but I didn't really register. I was like, oh, maybe I'm just like tired and it's somewhere else. So
I
we
was
kinda
under the
walked
impression
back
when we
in.
first walked up there that like all parking garages, okay, it's on the other side and we're just like, it's all matching. So
Exactly.
But then we realized that there wasn't another side. His car was gone.
Yeah. So then I like go back up and realize that that's my fucking window. My car was just stolen. Okay. That sucks. So Z brought this up later. Can you tell him whatever you were?
Oh, okay. So the car's gone. The car's gone. It's maybe 6:50 a.m. in Seattle. Sun's just coming over the horizon. We walk in the park. So we see some guys walking around with reflective vests, hinting that these guys work there. Correct?
And they do.
And so Jack, and by the way, every person we talked to and tried to get help with this that day, none of them speak good English. And none of them gave a fuck. And so Jack walks up to the guys who work there. Hey, my car was fucking stolen. And the guys say in quotes, oh, we were wondering why there was a window there, because they just start sweeping up like, all right, well, another day. And so Jack's like, Jack's like, dude, do you guys have cameras? And they're like, oh no, they don't work. And Jack walks up to the sign. He's like, 24-hour fucking surveillance. And the guys looking at him like they're looking at him like he just discovered fire. They have no idea what they're looking at. And Jack looks at them. He looks at them. They're like, oh, I don't know. And he's like, what the fuck? And so basically dead end there. So then he calls the cops, files a police report, and then he pulls out his Find My Phone, like, because obviously his MacBook was in there. It's pinging 2 miles away. And then we're on feet.
We're hoofing it.
We're hoofing it. Well, first thing is I call my boss and I say, well, we work the same place, but I have a different person I report to than he does. I call him like, hey, I have the best excuse ever. I will be late today. And so after that, I realized, okay, now we can really get into this.
Yeah.
We hoof it 2 miles toward it, and we're on a mission at 7 a.m. in suits and dress shoes to go find fucking Jack's shit, and then you can take it from there.
That's the other thing. So we were planning to stay there. So this like candlelight dinner was like, it's a nice thing. So we're dressed in suits.
If there was ever a time for a team of people with cameras following our lives, that would have been the morning, because it was the craziest morning of my fucking life.
So I get on the phone, I call 911, and I'm just like, yeah, my fucking car is gone. And I totally forgot that I said this shit until like 2 days later. Dude, remember, like, I got in that guy's face.
Yeah, he did.
Well,
because
like,
they're fucking
This is 24-hour fucking surveillance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. So we start hoofing it, you know? And, on Find My iPhone, if you're not, like, connected to it, it gives you, like, a radius, right? It's not connected, but it's like, hey, which is kind of weird. It's like, just give me where it's at. But it's like, hey, it's within this intersection. We're checking the trash can.
Yeah, and it was, of course... And this intersection in Seattle is notorious. And of course, that's where we end up in tracking it. It's one of the more notorious places where a lot of tweakers hang out. Like, there was fighting going on. There's dudes smoking. But there was probably 50 plus just homeless, like, out tweaking, blah, blah, blah. And the shitty thing is about the laptop is like, what are you going to do? Walk up to each one of them? Hey, did you steal a laptop last night? Nothing you can do about that. But
yeah, so I'm hopeful that my laptop isn't. We're not even looking for the car.
Yeah, he wanted the laptop really bad.
I wanted the laptop. And so we went up this like building, go back down. We went to the building across, go back down, blah, 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 trying to figure it out. So then I call an Uber, and then I canceled the Uber. And I was like, let's go back up that building one more time. So there was floors like 1, 2, 3. Then there was
I think there was 7, or there were 6 or 7 altogether.
Yeah. So from my perspective, I'm in like a defeatist mode, So I'm just like sitting there in the elevator, like, fuck.
Everything's gone.
Yeah. And so then I will never forget this. So then, we did A, B, C, D, and then we get back in the elevator. Z presses E.
E's your lucky letter going forward.
Yeah, apparently. So I'm sitting there, I'm just like, fuck. And it goes ding. And I'm not even looking. And Z goes, holy fuck, it's your fucking car. I'm like, holy shit. And they backed it in.
Yeah, they backed it in too. Yeah, they backed it in.
Yeah, yeah, cops, by the way, not shitting on our fucking our 911 fucking operators.
I am.
They fucking suck.
I am. If you're bleeding out or something, just consider yourself dead.
Yeah, in Seattle. Yeah, 2 hours, by the way.
2.5.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. And they said, well, there's been some stabbings. I'm like, these people's shit is in my
There's going to be another stabbing if you don't fucking get over here.
So how about we prevent one that's about to fucking happen?
No, because what was occurring was we found the car, right? And because, of course, there's a stolen vehicle, there's a bunch of homeless people's stuff in it. Let's just say, theoretically, we hop in it, which is what I wanted to do, but I didn't think all the way through. If you hop in the car that's stolen, you take it because you don't want them to get it again. But let's say it's filed stolen. You get pulled over. They have drugs in the back. There's no way for the cops to know that's not yours and you're in trouble. So you have to leave it as is for the cops to get there. So me and him are standing by his vehicle with all of their shit in there. And here's the thing. The Skid Row shit going on down below. Of course, they wouldn't wander far from where they put their shit. So they're down there just hanging out. One of those guys we saw, they're hanging out. And there's a whole group of them because there was girl clothes in there. There was a bunch of different shit in there.
There's a dream catcher.
Yeah, there was a whole group. There was a whole group of people.
A hair straightener, a power bar.
Yeah, there's a whole group of them. And so me and him are standing by the car, calling them back, be like, dude, they are going to come back for their shit.
We did get something nice, though.
Yeah, we got a jump box out of it.
That was in the passenger seat.
That was in the passenger seat.
Yeah, look. You explain what I'm saying.
It's a jump box.
12 volts.
It's a jump box, 12 volts, and basically they jumped the starter and they were able to take it.
And outlet, but you can charge it. Say USB.
USB.
USB 110s.
110s.
12-volt.
Okay, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So we got that out of it. So that was what they used to actually steal it, which I've never seen because usually they fuck up the ignition. You know, everyone see the flathead trick or the underwires underneath, but they use that. And so we're standing by the car like, dude, we're the fucking cops because they're going to come back for their shit. Anyway, so the cops finally show up and Jack and...
Yeah. So, cops finally show up. We're waiting there for 2 fucking hours. And Officer Doofus, the fucking first one, was... he was a little interesting, but the second one...
She was nice. She was very pretty. Let's put it that way. She was really good looking.
Yeah, but she also like had some good banter to her. She was nice. She was nice. She was a comfort. If I was a young child in a fire, or if I was a young child and abused, and the cop that pulls up, I wanted it to be her.
Oh, she could have winked at me and I would have married her.
Oh, yeah, she was nice.
But they did not send their A team. But anyways, so
Yeah,
they pull all the shit out. They throw it away because so basically at the end of it, his sound system was cut out. Everything's fucking gone.
They cut the wires over my fucking
And
thing.
to get to the part where why we weren't uploading, all of the stuff was in his bag. The hard drives, the SSDs, like the
Everything.
SD cards, like everything, and the mobile mics that we use. So basically, we had to take a hiatus from the podcast. So if you guys know, because everything was stolen.
Everything.
So all the stuff that we would use to record, we couldn't even record if we want. If we wanted to do an episode before this, we wouldn't have been able to. So basically,
all of it was gone.
they removed the report because
And the laptop that fucking does it.
yeah,
the whole thing.
and we might be the first case in Seattle PD history to report a stolen vehicle in 15 minutes, recover it, and drive it to work.
And we stole it back.
Yeah, we stole it back.
We stole
We
it back.
drive the car that's stolen, no sound system and silence, no window,
No window.
no window, all the way back to work, and we work our day. But anyways, that's the story. That's why we didn't upload. So our bad. Well, not our bad, but
No.
you know,
Not our bad. So then fucking go 2 days later. We go down there. So I'm tracking my laptop the whole fucking time. It sucks how much little authority fucking cop. If this was the Wild West, man, I'd love to just bring, I don't own a gun, but if I did, fucking grab a gun and just be like, give me my shit back. But
okay,
you can't do
I'm
that.
telling you, my idea would have worked.
Oh, tell us. It was actually a good idea.
My idea would have worked, dude. I'm telling you. So like basically, like there's no way for the police officers. Yeah, they can take a look with their flashlight, but obviously unless it's out and showing, they can't fucking do anything. And you would think you're pinging the location, dude. These people fucking have it. There's nothing these cops can do. There's nothing they can do unless that laptop is sitting out and then they can see it and then look. But obviously they're not going to have it sitting out anywhere because it's a very expensive
in a
laptop.
bag.
I had an idea. We knew where they were located. We knew their location. We knew where they were parked. I go to Seattle. I just got a bunch of coke on me. I got like an 8-ball. I walk up to them in ratty clothes, act like I'm tweaking, be like, and I'm like, dude, you guys want to bump? Do you guys want to bump? And I'm just like befriending these tweakers as that's what tweakers love.
Tweakers love tweakers.
Does anyone know that the only thing when you're homeless and you have nothing else, what are you trying to do? Get fucked up.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, dude, I'll walk up to their car and I'll pretend like I'm just tweaking my ass off, offer them drugs and be like, hey, I'm going over here. My buddy's over here. We got a lot more. Drag them away from the car. Jack tiptoes, grabs the laptop, leaves. That was my plan.
It was a great fucking idea.
It would have worked.
I was just worried that like they'd just be like, give me the drug.
Well, that's why I would be like, oh yeah, my friend's over here. He's over there. So then they wouldn't do anything. And then I would divert them away from where, because obviously they're going to go do that. They're not going to bring the laptop with them. And then you sneak in there and obviously fucking grab it.
Yeah.
That would have worked, bro.
It was a good idea.
But anyways, yeah,
But yeah.
crazy fucking morning.
Yeah. So we fucking go there like 2 days later. Long story short, my laptop's, I watched it go up north, fucking east, everything. I see where it's at. It's been there a couple days. I'm like, all right, cool. Really long story short, there was a guy that helped me out at Pacific Fiberglass. Thank you. Love you, man. We go down there and I'm like, oh shit, I walk past. There's no cars by it. I walk past the car. Bam, ping. My phone connects to my MacBook. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, call the cops. They got to cuff the guy. And the thing is, dude, we're playing Dropkick Murphys fucking, this, okay, I just have to like paint the fucking scene. This is the song that we're playing. Fucking Rachel and I. It's the one from The Departed.
Oh, great song.
And I'm like, we're going to get this shit back.
You did eventually.
Eventually, yeah. So the cops go up there. The guys are acting crazy. The funny thing is that the guy came out of the car an hour into after already calling the cops. My girlfriend's in Safeway or in Fred Meyer where they're parked at getting coffee. And I text her a picture. I'm like, holy shit, that's the guy. She looks over, that's the guy.
And after seeing him, by the way, now I'm kind of pissed they didn't show up because I would 100% beat his ass.
Yeah.
I thought because there was a group of them, but then I saw him like, oh yeah, we're fine.
Well, then I thought, okay, maybe I should just fucking go into the car and grab it real quick. 30 seconds later, the cops show up. I'm glad I didn't because there was 4 fucking people in the car. And they all start getting out, and the cops are cuffing them, the whole thing. I'm like, I'm glad I didn't fucking go up there because I thought the car was empty before we even got there. And then
seats were reclined.
Yeah, they basically said they got consent to search the vehicle, but not the bags, and then didn't.
Of course, obviously, what are they gonna be like? Yeah, search my bag for the stolen item.
Yeah, and then like 2 weeks later, I get a call from someone at work, and they said that basically they searched my name, Seattle, on Google. My LinkedIn popped up, and then but the laptop's fucked. It is absolutely destroyed.
But so you got a new one out of it.
I did. Well, I had insurance on it, so that was good.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, that's why we weren't uploading.
That's why we weren't uploading. We had shit.
But anyways, moving on. I did have actually a story I thought of, and I had the craziest lunch on Friday because basically I didn't have time to I'm like, I want something quick and I'm just going to be really quick. So I went to McDonald's for a couple McChickens. I text Wyatt. I'm like, do you want a couple McChickens? I'm going to grab a couple. He's like, yes. So I go, and the one time I usually go to Chipotle or something if I eat out. I try not to do like the Wendy's, McDonald's thing, but I'm like, hey, this is quick, drive through, bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. So basically what happens is I'm going to McDonald's for lunch, and you know how, at least the one over there, not all of them have this, but they have a lane that after you pull through the window, it's the drive-through parking, like a little lane. It's all for them running out the food that they couldn't prepare in time.
Yeah, you get like slot 1, 2.
So basically, all of the cars were lined up, blocking the drive-through line. Like, that's how long the line was. I don't know if they have no workers. They had one kid running around with orders and shit. Didn't know he was giving wrong orders and shit. I'm in line, no, I'm kidding. I was there for 28 minutes, and then the kid walked. He's like a 16-year-old kid. He has no idea what the fuck is going on. And I walk up. Like, I'm sitting in my car. He walks. He's like, "Is this your order?" And the guy over there, "This is the wrong order." Everyone's getting pissed. I fucking get out of the car and I look in the bag. I'm like, "Hey, yellow, green, see the McChicken. Those are mine. Okay, McChicken's here, sir. Did you have a McDouble? McDouble's here." And I start distribute. I told Wyatt this whole story. It was crazy. I start distributing the orders to the drive-through customers. This kid is on the brink of tears because obviously it's very obvious. They were short-staffed. No one was there. They send this guy to walk the plank because all these customers are pissed off, and he has no idea what the fuck's going on. And so me and him are teaming this up. I'm looking in the bags, and the guy's like, "No." He's like, "No." He's like, "I had 2 apple pies." I'm like, "2 apple pies here, sir. McDouble's apple pies." Okay. And I'm distributing the orders.
What?
Yeah. No. And I did that because I was stuck in the middle. The line wasn't moving.
Oh, it was okay.
The line wasn't moving, so I couldn't move. And so I'm like distributing orders so the cars get away so I can go back to fucking work. That's not a joke. I told Wyatt the whole fucking story. It was nuts. Yeah.
Dude, you earned yourself a fucking crown, dude.
Yeah. So I work part-time McDonald's on.
Dude, there's a crown in heaven waiting.
But anyways, yeah, it was fucking crazy.
Holy shit.
Well, how do we move on from that?
I've never had a situation like that at the fast food. You and I did.
What I don't understand, what I've never been able to understand, and it's funny, it's very funny that like our parents, like those age of that generation, they'll always talk shit about, oh, like your generation this, your generation that. But at least when I worked at a barbecue, like when I worked with people and serving food, the best customers were always people that were younger because they're like, hey, I work the same type of job. I get it. Yeah. The worst customers were all the people my parents' age and older. All of them. They're not understanding. They're terrible. They're not patient. I'm like, first of all, get a grip. Look at the fucking sign. Look where you are. You're not getting a 5. I think everyone like that age expects a 5-star service from a McDonald's. You're not gonna fucking get it. I can't stand it. And like and even that happened at McDonald's. I was super understanding. I'm like, dude, don't worry about it. I get it. I could see you're just chicken with your head cut off. You're stressed. I've been there. I've done it. And so you're more understanding. Mm-hmm. And the older people are actually the worst customers you will ever have.
They're horrible.
They're awful.
The thing is, the bad thing that McDonald's ever did is they introduced the 2-lane system, and Z and I fell into the 2-lane system.
Okay, it can be good, but it can also backfire.
But no, it puts pressure on the customers. Because the customers are trying to speed up their order. Because you're seeing, like, if you're in the left lane, you're seeing the guy on the right lane.
They're
like,
inching forward.
Yeah,
and you're like,
I gotta get before that.
And I always managed to get behind the fat ass in front of me, getting $75 at McDonald's.
No, that's where I was going with. So Z and I are driving home, and I was like, "Hey, my girlfriend, she just want to make like fucking dinner night. Had a long day. How about like, I'm gonna get McDonald's either way, but." If you don't want it, drop me off and I'll go back. But if you want it, let's go. And he's like, yeah, I do want it. Cool. So we go up there and there's nothing in the left. There's only one car in the left lane and one car in the right lane. So Z
I just get in the right lane because he was already parked. I'm like, he's probably about to be done.
Yeah.
Little did I know, this guy was just starting.
$75 worth of fucking McDonald's, dude. And no, the thing is, we were hearing his order, and he's like, 2 hot chocolates, and then
who the fuck is getting hot chocolates at McDonald's,
McNuggets,
bro?
and then actually another hot chocolate, and I'm like, there's only 2 of you in the car.
And can
what are you doing?
Can I say something like with impunity? If you, as an adult, as a dad, as a father, as a family head, if your plan. And here's the thing. I understand that people go through hard times. People need to do this, that, and the thing.
McDonald's isn't hard times.
But we're at a point in prices that actually I've been able to get better food for about the same, if not less, than McDonald's for how much it charges.
Yes.
So I'm saying, if you're going to McDonald's to feed your whole family, what the fuck are you doing?
He spent 75. Okay, that's the whole thing. It's like, yeah, McDonald's used to be like $1 a piece, but now it's $4 a fucking piece. And it's like, we can go to breakfast at McDonald's and I'll spend $30. I can go to a restaurant and get biscuits and gravy and the whole thing for $22.
Yeah. It's literally the same. Yeah, I'm serious.
It's crazy. And but the 2-lane system, it's excuse me. It's
good and bad, but it only works if it's fluid. If it's people ordering quickly. But people
not
are
fluid.
Like if you're at a fucking fast food drive-thru and you're asking questions about the menu, yeah, hey, by the way, yeah, this is terrible for you. Yeah, that's terrible for you too. Like if you're trying to find a healthy option or a better option, like you're not gonna. Like, you know what you're fucking paying for. That's why I love Taco Bell. I'll tell you why I love Taco Bell. Because Taco Bell, like, did you ever see that a while back? There was accusations. People were suing because they were telling them, oh, you know, your meat is not real meat. The ingredients are not real. Taco Bell comes out and says, we never said it was all real. We said it was about 80% real. Bam! Because that's what you're paying for.
And that's the best shit.
That's what you're paying for.
No, but the cool thing about Taco Bell is that no other company could prove that it was at least 80%.
No, but that's the truth of the matter is they basically came out in a public statement and said
fuck you.
You get what you're fucking paying for.
It's 2 a.m. and we're open. What do you want?
I got 55 people in line all wanting to live Moss. So get the fuck out of my drive-thru. Get your burrito. And it's all cheap shit. Everyone's here for the convenience because we're the only fucking place open. That's why
no one's
Taco Bell's always been good because they've never marketed like, oh, hey, we're taking a healthy turn.
They never added the salads.
No, McDonald's did that.
McDonald's added
Wendy's
salads.
did that. But I'm saying all these places tried to make it seem healthy. Taco Bell's like, hey, it is what it fucking is. Like when they came out with like the Doritos Locos Tacos and shit like that. It's like, yeah, hey, we put a taco in a Dorito. Get the fuck down here.
Yeah. Exactly.
I forgot what comedian said that, but he did make a point, and it's true. It's very true because it's like, dude,
Bill Burr.
It wasn't the very essence of the advertisement of fast food should be, you know what you're buying. This is not so you can feel good and be healthy. It's for the convenience.
But then they added, and the Taco Bell's the only one that didn't add the fucking salads. And it's like, you know what your customer base is. It's fucking drunk fucks in the middle of the night who want some food.
And there's a Cybertruck here, an 01 Corolla here, And it's everybody.
We're living in harmony.
It doesn't matter who it is. Everyone is there because it's convenient and it's there and it's open and it's 2 a.m.
You could have a Lamborghini in front of you and a fucking 98 Pontiac without the fucking fenders on it. And you know what? They're living in harmony because they want to live Moss.
They want to live Moss.
God,
that's why I love Taco Bell. Taco Bell's never strayed away from what they are.
They know their vision. Their vision is good food.
I'm saying, but most companies wouldn't come out and admit that some of it is fake because they're like, oh, I need to portray that way. No, they're just like, dude,
fuck
we
you.
never told you that you should be meal prepping Taco Bell. We always have told you
it's crap food for a crap price.
Yeah.
Eat it.
Yeah, exactly. That's why Taco Bell's always been elite.
We're over 30.
With 30?
Cheers. Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, cheers. We're back. The equipment is back. Thank you, Progressive Insurance.
And by the way, new schedule. For those of you who have noticed the weekday releases on Wednesdays, what we're trying to change into, because both of our lives have gotten a lot more busy, and he's been doing stuff after work. So our thing has now been moving away from the Tuesday recordings and the Wednesday releases. Now we're going to be trying to do Sundays and then Monday releases. So for those of you who are kind of confused, because we weren't even uploading anything for a while because we were our legs were cut out from under us and we were literally hiking through Seattle at 7 a.m.
Our shit was stolen.
Yeah. But that's going to be the new schedule going forward, or at
Sundays
least somewhat. And even if we don't record on Sunday, if it's before, it will be released now on Monday.
So now we're going for Mondays.
So your Monday morning commute will be with us.
And that's the worst day, and now you get some of this shit.
That's going to be the new thing. And again,
we're trying to help
Summer Collection is coming back. We're going to try to release that around, we're going to shoot for like end of March, beginning of April, when spring is sprung. And we're going to do that. So make sure you get the Summer Collection, which, by the way, that original Summer Collection we released was by far the most popular. So go get your shirts, go get your towels, go get your totes, go get your everything. Everything will be back on the site. Not everything is there. Everything will be back on the site by the time spring comes. So then,
bam.
Even so, the time it takes to get your order, it's not like we allowed it in the middle of summer. So by the end of summer, you get it. It's going to be available. So make sure you go get that. James, where can they find you?
They can find me at Jack_Spence and the streets. Z, where can they find you?
They can find me as _Leslie on Instagram, or both of our Instagrams at the Around the Lunch Table Instagram page. Thank you guys for listening. So we are back. We will see you next week.
And see you.
Those are good ones. I like it. Never fucking stopped. Let's get rowdy up in here.